The dealership screwed up big time and sent us what's called the deal recap sheet. This actually shows us the profit they made on the deal. And in this example, I'm going to show you what they made on just the finance portion of this deal on this young lady. This was not a client of mine. She came to me after she left the dealership because she felt like she got ripped off, and she did. If you're new to my channel, my name's Bill. I'm a car buying expert and I love saving you money at the dealership. In this case, the dealership marked up the interest rate. They came out after she did her credit app and said, I'm sorry, unfortunately, there's some things on your credit. We tried to get approvals everywhere. You have only had a few auto loans. We could only get you an 8.75. And this is what the dealership will do. They'll find stuff on your credit or reasons to come out and justify the higher rate that pays them more money. Now, in reality, this is the rate she was given, a 6.75. What that means is that those 2 points of interest that the dealership lied about, they never told her about, they told her she was an 8.75, paid them this much money. That's how much extra interest she's going to pay over the course of that loan. And the dealership gets to claim this money after 3 months. 70% of this goes to the dealership and 30% goes to the bank for allowing the dealership to screw you over. This is exactly why dealerships will tell you to keep the lending for 3 months and don't refinance it right away. It's not for all the reasons they tell you. It's because they don't get this money if you do that. If you refinance before that time frame, they would lose this profit. So that's the only reason they tell you this. You can refinance whenever you want to, though. You don't have to listen to that as long as there's no prepayment penalty, and typically there isn't. So here's the real sad part about this deal in particular is that the dealership not only gave her the inflated rate right here, but they also told her that she had to buy all these products right here, which came out to $49.91 in order to get that rate, that the bank really wanted to give her a higher rate. Now, typically when they do that, they sell you all these products, then they give you the actual rate that you were given. But in this case, they got greedy and they kept both the reserve for the interest rate hike and all the profit from the warranty stuff they made her buy. Total $10,423 just in finance profit for the dealership. She would have been able to get that rate herself. The bank won't lie to you. They allow the dealership to do their dirty business. So if she went right to that lender directly, she never would have heard 8.75. If this happens to you, you can actually cancel all these products. They're prorated and they'll send you back the money, or the lender if you have a loan. And on top of that, she can just refinance the auto loan. That's exactly what she did. She went and refinanced and we didn't suffer any of that interest. The dealership didn't make this obscene profit on this young lady, and the catastrophe was avoided. But she could have avoided all of that by simply getting pre-approved. How many of you think you have fell victim to this dealership practice recently or in the past? And how many of you are going to avoid having this happen to you because you now know it's as simple as getting a pre-approval? Let me know in the comments, guys. And for more tips, tricks, and hacks just like this one, please follow Billy the Car Kid.